everybody, back with more music videos. We're the Normies, Chris, Marquetta, Surge, Running the Heat. You should see our names. If you don't know us, we react to all kinds of content. Today we're doing music videos, and this is Demi Lovato's Dancing with the Devil.
We also do skits.
Damn.
Yeah. Did you guys see any of the Demi Lovato documentary? Yeah,
only because Corey was like, I've been waiting for this. Like, have you?
Really?
I didn't watch it all, but I did. The one part that really kind of fucked me up is I didn't know that she still has some brain damage because of the overdose, and she's like, I don't really drive or anything anymore, which is that's fucked up. Because I know that I think a lot of people are like, worst case scenario, I'll die.
Yeah.
But there's another worst case scenario where you might just be fucked up for life.
She was partially blind when she woke up out of the coma for a bit. And it's really messed up to hear her drug dealer was spoilers if you want to watch it, her drug dealer was also her sexual abuser. God. And so she kept going back to him, and when she relapsed, she wanted to
about this.
She's like, "Oh, I'm going to fuck you instead of you fucking me." And that's that toxicity that happens when you're trying to prove something. But anyway, spoilers off. It's a good documentary on a YouTube original. They've been doing well. They did the Paris documentary and they did this.
I really
pretty
think,
solid.
She's I think she's kind of like an icon. I think she's
I used to watch her on Disney.
Idea of what you can go through and she'll pull through on the other end. Her music is fucking dope. Some good fucking dance tracks, obviously. So big shout out to you, Demi. You fucking powering through. Shit ain't easy.
Man, drugs is bad, y'all. Moderation, man. Right now, fucking DMX is fighting for his life, man.
That
Shit.
is true.
X is out. Man, we might lose X in a couple of days. For real.
If you or someone you know is suffering, seek help, please.
You want to put a number in the description?
Yeah, let's do that. I think Demi Lovato actually puts it in before all her documentary episodes. It might be before this music video. Let's watch, because this Dancing with the Devil is the same title as the docuseries, so I'm sure she poured her heart out into this.
All right.
10 million views.
She's a survivor.
Non-party, it's just bad.
There was a disclaimer.
I actually had no idea this happened to her until this documentary came out.
I didn't even watch the documentary. This is new to me.
Oof. It always feels like it's worth it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This is a good strict song.
Yeah. Her voice is so good. She's talking about such serious subject matter, though. Some heroin, there's some meth. Starts with white wine, then a white line. Kudos to her for being out with it,
Damn, bruh. Simple remedy, holy shit.
Oh no.
So if she does throw up, she'll be alright.
This is her friend that found her the next day when she wasn't responding. Damn, it was all in the documentary. I had no idea she did the whole music video like this. They asked the cops to come without sirens, so paparazzi wouldn't come, but they're like, no, fuck that, we're bringing the ambulance.
Right.
Yeah, her voice is so good though.
Pop divas.
She didn't miss a beat in her absence. She came back and killed it. Nice. Good shit, Demi. Good shit.
Yeah, fine. It was rough.
Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. You guys should definitely watch the whole documentary.
This is gonna help a lot of people. I hope a lot of people watch this and actually
This is so good.
Yeah. Most of my favorite music videos are stories, the old Michael Jackson type shit where go all out, and this one is a narrative story from back to front, and I absolutely love that. Also, it's kind of simple. There's a lot of moving parts, but it's not
that's a number.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that on the screen a little bit, Sydney, just in case.
662 help.
Just the conversation around mental health and addiction these days is treated so much differently. Like I don't know if you saw that Britney Wall Street episode compared to like when Britney Spears or Lindsay Lohan was going through this shit. Imagine if we treated it differently like we do today. If this was 15 years ago, we would have slammed like people, like not we, but like
paparazzi,
like paparazzi would have
late night TV shows and shit.
Dude, the public ruined was Lindsay Lohan in my opinion. Like that was us, man. Like for real. Like I feel bad for those girls because they had to grow up and deal with this shit.
You fuck around and become a punchline, and that's what people think it is, but it's not. It's like they're still people their entire life, like, and you can't just sit there and laugh at a situation that you probably helped to like perpetuate. Mm-hmm. And by this, I'm talking about like everybody like shit talking Britney like in the early 2000s and shit, the talk show hosts and all that, and just like joking around and like none of that helps.
I'm ready for these ladies to make a comeback though, and like actually, and you know. They had to deal with this shit so we can inflict change. You know what I mean? They had to be, I hate to say it, they had to be sacrificial lambs to the public, I hate to say it, for like, there to be change. And I hope change happens here soon.
Even Paris Hilton was talking about it in her Hot Ones. You good?
What was Paris Hilton saying in her Hot Ones?
Oh, just that like she and others paved the way for kind of the mainstream realizing how fucked up the paparazzo can be. Yeah. Just following you everywhere. And like she's so happy that these documentaries are coming out. Like, she never thought she'd be in a place where she has like an actual fan club that like is empathetic to her situation.
Which is crazy.
Paris Hilton, like I'd made Paris Hilton jokes back.
Oh fuck yeah, everybody did. Paris Hilton, what like honestly, I wanna give a shout out to the matriarch of internet slut shaming and bullying, Monica Lewinsky. Doing big things out there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Literally, like, damn near fucking patient number 0 all the way up until now. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, the punchlines, all of it, all the jokes, like, everything. God.
And, like, Clint, Bill didn't get shit.
Yeah.
No.
The fuck?
I mean,
he got a binder full of women. Literally this motherfucker. I'm sorry.
I'm glad Demi Lovato came out of this super strong. Some people can crumble and like just crawl in a hole, but she came out strong with a message.
Yeah.
It's watching the documentary again. Spoilers if you want to see it, but this is a really cool thing. Her previous management team, like I don't know if it was under Disney, but her previous management team made her such a big poster child for mental health while she was still dealing with addiction and shit. So it was a huge burden on her shoulders. And then when she relapsed, it was with that image. Her new manager has told her, if you relapse, just tell me. And she has since then. Even since she's been back, she's relapsed. But she called the dude and told him like, this is what I did. And he was like, I'm glad you're being truthful with me. Like, let's work through it. And didn't drop her or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if more managers and labels were empathetic and caring about these addictive situations, people aren't just dropped from labels at the sign of first trouble, then we can actually fix the problem more than just abandoning it and then shaming it.
If you like leave people alone to deal with this, they're not. This is just gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Dude, the paparazzi is just
fuck them.
Man, like how they did Justin Bieber all those years, bro. Just everybody, all those kids.
I mean, he was being an absolute.
But before we go into that, man, think about it. He was like 18, 19. Yeah,
we all would have been.
We all would have been, but like. How can you like deal with that shit every fucking day? You go to your car and somebody's in your face with the fucking camera going, "Hey man, what the fuck you do today, bro? How's you going?" I'm like, "Get the fuck out of my face."
I mean, that shit will absolutely push it a while out. And I'm not trying to say that Bieber's any less, but I'm just saying that like the shit that the women was going through and the shit that the dudes were going through was completely different. Yeah, and not that obviously like putting cameras in his face wasn't helping.
No, I'm just talking about I'm just talking about the children of Hollywood. All the child stars. I feel like they just dealt with a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And like they're child stars and they're we've seen them grow up and like the public almost feels like we kind of own them in a weird way. You know what I mean? Like what they do is like of our honest to God concern. Can you imagine that shit being a fucking kid?
Man. Drew Barrymore, she popped out of it, came out clean, and so did Macaulay Culkin.
I know, bro. Hey, Macaulay motherfucking Culkin.
It was. With both of them.
Dude, what they did to Macaulay Culkin was fucked up, man. For real. But, now he's coming out like a fucking champ, but
What were you about to say, Kitty?
No. The most fucked up, I think, thing that happens is when like the people are literally waiting until like 17-year-olds turn to 18-year-olds,
Oh,
and they're waiting for that first nude to drop, and then as soon as it does, everybody starts immediately judging. Like,
oh, but
Miley
you're talking about
Cyrus
what's
is
her
the
name?
perfect-
Catch Me Outside Girl.
no,
Well,
I'm talking
she's-
about anybody. Like,
Well, like Britney
like for
turning
example,
18.
well, fucking
Miley Cyrus.
Sansa. What's her name?
Sophie Turner.
Sophie Turner. Like, she was like 17 when Game of Thrones started or something, and they were already talking about like, what is she looking like naked?
Yeah,
Like, it's so I fucking hate that shit.
You think it began with those girls? It began with the Olsen twins. The
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
thing was like, when the
Yeah.
Olsen twins turned 18,
Like,
oh my
the
god, I was
thing-
like, yo.
the
And I was
fact-
like 16 or 17 at the time.
The
I'm
fact that this perpetuates, like, how is this normal that you look at a 16-year-old girl and you're like, I can't wait until she's 16, she's 18.
That's really
Like,
that's
what?
odd.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
odd.
raising veal. What the fuck's wrong with you?
And then as
Unless
soon,
you're,
as
like,
soon as
19
they
yourself.
like as soon as they express like themselves sexually, like Miley Cyrus, you're just like, oh my god, we cannot let this happen. What about the kids?
Yeah,
Fuck off.
yeah.
Miley
I hated
Cyrus
all
is
that
great.
Miley Cyrus hate when it was happening. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
She's doing her, bro.
She's kind of punk rock. She's a fucking weirdo.
Let her
I
grind
love
on
it.
Robin Thicke's dick. It's fine. Don't have your kids watch. That's it.
I just was like, I just felt that was, you know, the age, and, you know.
She's fine. She has a great message. She's encouraging people to get stocks. And
She's
everything.
amazing.
Demi or
though.
Miley?
No.
Miley.
Miley is fucking
Miley.
amazing. I was listening to this podcast when I was listening to. I didn't like the podcast in general, but
Call her daddy.
Oh, Call Her Daddy's a dope podcast.
okay, you girls, no offense, you guys are fucking amazing. It's not my thing, but I really did love listening to Miley speak, because when I was listening to her speak, you just like, you listen to somebody that was like, that grew up in our generation, that like knows what the fuck is up, and like knows how to like, and is out there trying to do good for our generation. I feel like she's just herself. She's a badass.
Well, I hope
Demi killed it.
if any of you are dancing with the devil out there, we had all that information up. I'm sure Sydney, if you left it up there, those numbers still right there.
Yeah.
Addiction's a serious thing, man. It's a problem. It's if you keep relapsing, like, it's not the end of the world.
Don't be
You
afraid to
just
reach
gotta have
out.
people
Man,
around
we-
you.
Also, if
Yeah.
you know somebody who is going through something like this, don't be judgmental
Yes.
and help.
We also have a Discord, which is not a market substitute for a medical professional, but we have a Let's Talk channel where you can just kind of vent and people are there to listen. We have a beautiful community that has been cultivated.
Will not be judged.
Check it out in the description. We'll see you.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.